guys, what's up guys? It's 2nd of February, it's our 11th day, stage number 7, and today we do some small detours. Our category Adventure 4x4 goes through the desert, and we decided to skip this track, mainly due to difficulties with our roof tent. We had some problems with one of the supporters that broke, and we lost one part yesterday, so it's kind of push mechanic solution right now, but I think it works. And second reason is that this stage is pretty tough, and we believe our Toyota RAV4 is a great car, but I think not great enough to do this heavy desert rally thingy today, which takes place. Yesterday we had a very interesting day. We spent 12 hours driving through the desert. We've done 370 kilometers, and that was along the train close to the border with Morocco, and took us 12 hours. In total 14 hours, long day, because after finishing the desert we had still more than 100 kilometers to go to the town, where finally we arrived to the hotel. We didn't arrive to the camp, which was anyway 50 kilometers further. One of the main issues here in Mauritania was the access to the fuel. So the diesel was mostly available. However, there were real shortages of the petrol, so it was not really available on the official gas stations. We had to buy it on the black market, which was one of the unique experience here. You go to the gas station, you ask for the gas, for the petrol, and the guy at the gas station says he doesn't have it, but he has it, but in the different building. And in the different building, few hundred meters away from the gas stations, they have like barrels, and they pump the gas from the big barrels, 200 liters or 250 liters, to small jerry cans, and from jerry cans they refill your tank. So every time the price is different. You have to figure out how to communicate with locals in French. It's a challenge, especially if you don't speak French, but looking at us, apparently it's manageable to get the gas. Some participants of our event, of our rally, they were not lucky enough to get the petrol, so they were towed to the camp or to the hotel, and they spent a lot of time looking for the petrol. The goal for today is to reach Nouakchott, which is the capital city of Mauritania, and spend night in a hotel, and tomorrow go to the border with Senegal and cross the border.
The journey through Mauritania along Route N1 was both monotonous and fascinating at the same time. The landscape was perfectly flat, made up mostly of sand, with small settlements appearing occasionally along the horizon. Temperatures reaching 40 degrees Celsius helped create visible mirages in the distance. Staying alert on the road was important due to animals appearing from time to time. The oasis we visited near the town of Tergit was a welcome contrast to the surrounding desert. We arrived in Nouakchott, the capital of Mauritania, later that evening. The city isn't particularly beautiful, and driving there can be challenging, although I expected it to be worse. The roads were in poor condition, and traffic rules weren't always respected. That night brought one more challenge: finding a place to sleep. Despite confirmed bookings through online platforms, we quickly realized that reservations mean nothing if the hotel doesn't have a proper connection with the platform itself. In the end, we were offered a place to stay at a partner location nearby, where for a moment we felt young again, thanks to phone books from 2014 waiting in every room. The next morning gave us a rare moment to slow down. We headed to the fish market and the beach, where dozens of wooden boats line the shore and fishermen head out into the Atlantic. It's raw, intense, and real, the kind of place that stays with you. After that, we hit the road again, heading south toward the border with Senegal. The route took us through Dioling National Park, a completely different world. Birds everywhere, warthogs crossing the road, and wildlife all around us. But the drive through the park was demanding. With a long and time-consuming border crossing ahead, we had to keep up the pace, and the road wasn't making it easy. Driving along the causeway was slow due to deep holes, while the tracks running beside it could suddenly disappear or loop back onto the road. It was challenging, unpredictable, but at the same time incredibly rewarding as we kept moving closer to a completely new place.
Nagrywam to.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
We finally had a rest day. We spent the whole day in Saint Louis in Senegal to get some energy to continue the race, actually rally, yeah. So we had the opportunity to do some sightseeing today in Freetown. Nagrałeś to?
No.
And we spent 2 nights in a camp at the seaside. Zebrabar is the camping led, I think, run by 2 Swiss
Yeah, by
people,
a Swiss couple close to St. Louis South. of St. Louis in Senegal, so like approximately 15 kilometers on the south. A very, very nice place, very cheery place, well organized. There is a restaurant, a few bungalows and plenty of space to park the cars.
And tomorrow I think we continue through Senegal, and from Senegal we're heading Guinea, and from Guinea to Sierra Leone.
And the plan is that we are going to take the 4x4 route, so a lot of savanna, a lot of corrugation. That's what we expect, and according to the description in the road book, we should expect a lot of challenges related with the navigation. So
let's hope my skills are working well. So far I think we did good. I guess navigation didn't fail us so far, so I was doing a good job. Marek was doing a good job driving.
It will be stage number 10, almost 600 kilometers from St. Louis, so south-east part of Senegal, direction border with Guinea.
So we are refreshed, we relaxed a bit, walked a bit in the town, and I guess we're ready to take the next stage and continue. And I think the landscape will be totally different from what we experienced so far in Mauritania. We'll no longer have a desert, and I think it's going to be getting hotter and greener.
The road book wasn't lying. A long journey through the Savanna was ahead of us, demanding full focus from the entire crew. The driver had to stay alert, keep the pace, and watch the road carefully, while the co-driver was responsible for navigation, making sure we didn't get lost in a landscape where every track looked the same. Every tree pointed in the same direction, and the scenery barely changed for dozens of kilometers. But despite the challenge, this stage was one of the most fascinating parts of the journey. Passing through remote villages gave us a chance to see the everyday life of local communities in the most natural way possible. Without filters, guided tours, or tourist commentary. Just pure, authentic contact with the heart of the Senegalese savannah. We finished the day late in the evening in the city of Tambacounda, which surprised us with how difficult it was to find a place to stay for the night.
Aha, one mają nogi związane, dlatego tak wolno chodzą, widzisz? Żeby nie uciekały.